Shelter Scoop. It's brought to you by the Gunner Vet Clinic, Gunner Pet Resort and Wash. We talked to Sybil to find out what's going on out there at the Humane Society. Sybil, good morning.
Top of the morning to you.
Hey, so what's been going on here last week or so? I know you've had to change a few things with your hours and everything.
Yes, the great news just keeps on coming. You know, we're short-staffed. We lost a bunch of kids to college. Darn those kids furthering their education.
Right.
But had a hard time filling the voids. And so we've been closed on Thursdays this month. Just because when that kennel staff is gone, we need to fill in with our customer service staff. And when they're busy kenneling, then we don't have anybody at the front desk, you know, to welcome visitors and volunteers. And so we're still doing adoptions and reclaims by appointment if needed on those days. But for the month of September, we're going to just be closed on Thursdays just to help us get through. But if, you know, we've had a lot of other changes, though. We've now got some other staff that's out with illness or other things. And so our hours are kind of having to vary. And, you know, we appreciate everyone's understanding. Just check out our website before you plan to visit us. We'll have the latest updates on there or on Facebook. But, you know, in the meantime, though, we still have a shelter full of animals, regardless of whether we're open or not or how much staff we have. We always have a shelter full of animals that requires our care. And that's something we just never compromise on. We want to make sure we provide the best care. So one of the animals that I want to talk about today is my little buddy, Louie.
Uh-huh.
Look at those ears on him. He could be a part Easter bunny with those ears.
He could be. And we have the video that is obviously on our website, 987kisscountry.com. And you can check out the video of that and get the information about Louie. What kind is he?
Louie is a lab mix puppy. He came into the shelter back in March. And so it's been 6 months ago. And I just can't believe that he's still there. He's a young puppy who's basically growing up in the shelter, which is really what we don't want. You know, puppies of this age, when they're that under the year mark, they really need to be in a home where they're going to learn manners and guidance and, you know, how to sit and stay and all that stuff. And he's picking some of that up in the shelter, but it's not the same. Like, he really needs to be in someone's home. Louie, like I said, he's under a year. I'm guessing he's about 9 months or so now. But he's been in our shelter for 6 months. He is your typical spunky puppy. A lot of energy, a lot of fun, likes to play, gets along with other dogs. We've had him playing with other dogs at the shelter before, and they've since found their home. And so now he doesn't have a playmate again. So it's Louie's turn, and all the other dogs we've had him play with, they've gone home, and now Louie's sitting there waiting for his turn. So check him out online. It's Louie, Louie, or come to the shelter and meet him in person. Check out our website for our hours. But, you know, he's just this sweet little buddy, and who just really needs a home and deserves a home of his own.
Yeah. So definitely go check that out. Again, things scrolling across the bottom as far as the phone number you can contact, call it. Do people need to make an appointment yet, or is it just walk in?
They can just walk in on days that we're open. If we're not open, we ask that you call us and make an appointment to come in and fill out an application or apply online. And we'll walk you the process. But, you know, right now, like I said, we're closed on Thursdays until further, you know, for the month of September. Hopefully that we can get some people hired and get right back open to our regular hours, which is Tuesday through Friday, noon to 4, Saturday, 10 till 2.
All right. Sounds good. Sybil, it's always great to catch up with you and find out the scoop at the shelter.
It's the highlight of my whole week.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Have a good week, Sybil.
You too.